Do you feel trapped in a cycle of worries and fears? Anxiety can really hold us back in life, can't it? It limits our potential and prevents us from experiencing all the good things life has to offer. But don't worry. In this video, I'm going to share 10 powerful steps to help you master your mind, overcome anxiety, and regain control of your life. Get ready for a transformative journey as we explore the secrets to a calmer and more focused mind. If you're an entrepreneur, you need to hear this. Imagine a successful entrepreneur, the kind we see on Instagram, always smiling, always with a seemingly perfect life. But behind that image of success, he was always under pressure. The pressure of deadlines, goals, and expectations. Anxiety completely dominated him, robbing him of peace and focus. Every day was a battle against stress. It was like a soap opera full of unexpected twists and turns and moments of tension. But you know what he did? He discovered mindfulness, a practice that promised to transform his life. At first it was difficult, but he persisted, you see? Each meditation session was a step towards calmness. He dedicated a few minutes every day to mindfulness meditation, breathing deeply, focusing on the present moment. And you know what? It worked. Gradually, he began to notice a radical change. Anxiety was giving way to serenity. He began to observe anxious thoughts without getting carried away by them. He became an observer of his own mind. And you know what happened? He finally found inner peace, which allowed him to make clearer and more effective decisions. Mindfulness changed his life for the better. I knew a girl, intelligent, full of dreams, but you know how it is, right? Fear sometimes paralyzed her, but she had a very good friend who encouraged her a lot. Encouraged by him, she started exercising regularly. At first it was just a light walk, like going around the block. But with each step, she felt the anxiety diminish, giving way to a vibrant, renewed energy. And as she got physically stronger, she also felt more confident in facing life's challenges. Once, I met a woman who was struggling with anxiety and a roller coaster of emotions. She was determined to find a solution, so she decided to radically change her diet. She eliminated processed foods, those full of things we don't even know what they are. And she also sent refined sugars far away. She started eating more fruits, vegetables, and whole foods. And you know what? It worked. Within a few weeks, she felt like a new person. The anxiety, which used to be like a fog, dissipated, revealing a clearer and more focused mind. She discovered that nutritious food was the foundation for a lighter and happier life. Plus, she started exercising regularly, which further helped to keep her mind calm and her body healthy. The combination of good nutrition and physical activity transformed her life. Today, she lives with more energy, clarity, and happiness. And it all started with the decision to take better care of what she put on her plate. I remember a guy who seemed to carry the weight of the world on his shoulders. He was always exhausted, as if life were an unbearable burden. At night, lack of sleep only increased his anxiety and left him mentally drained. He spent nights awake, tossing and turning in bed. It was like he was living on autopilot. His days were a blur, with no focus or energy, but he decided it was time for a change. He knew he had to do something to get his vitality back. Determined to regain his energy, he began to take sleep seriously. He understood that sleep was crucial to his health. He established a relaxing bedtime routine, He created a calm and restful environment, like having a cup of tea and reading a book. Small rituals that made a difference. Sleeping 7 to 8 hours a night became law. He committed to following this rule, and the transformation was incredible. He woke up refreshed, ready to face the day. The anxiety decreased considerably, giving way to an inner peace and an enviable energy. He became a new person, full of life. Imagine a woman trapped in a whirlwind of racing thoughts and worries. It was like a movie. Anxiety was suffocating her, making each breath short and shallow, as if the air wasn't getting in properly. But one day she discovered the power of deep breathing techniques. She started practicing constantly, and boy, did she master the technique. With practice, she could feel the tension dissipate. Breathing techniques became her secret trick to control anxiety in those moments of pressure. I met a young man full of talent, energy, and innovative ideas. He seemed like one of those movie characters, but the excess caffeine, coffee here, energy drink there, all of that only fueled a vicious cycle of anxiety and insomnia. So he decided to drastically reduce coffee and other stimulating drinks. And guess what? It worked. Over time, he noticed a huge change in his mood and energy levels. The anxiety decreased considerably, giving way to an inner calm he had never felt before. Imagine an amazing woman, strong, independent, but who, inside, was struggling with loneliness. Encouraged by a friend, she decided to open herself up to new connections. She started participating in social events, and she also joined groups with people who had similar interests. And guess what? The new friendships became her support network, a safe place where she could be herself without masks. Loneliness was transformed into a feeling of belonging. This story shows the healing power of human connection, right? I knew an ambitious man with big dreams and an iron will, but the relentless pursuit of success was taking him to the limit, It was exhaustion and anxiety at all hours. But he learned the hard way the importance of setting realistic goals. He divided his goals into smaller stages, easier to achieve, and with each small victory, he felt his motivation and self-confidence increase. By celebrating each achievement, he freed himself from pressure and anxiety, finding inner peace and personal satisfaction. Imagine a strong, brave woman, the kind we admire, But behind all that strength, she hid a silent struggle with anxiety. When anxiety began to affect her physical health and her relationships, she realized she needed help. And you know what? Seeking professional help was the bravest decision she ever made. In therapy, she found a safe space to open her heart, She was able to face her fears and develop effective tools to deal with life's challenges. I met a man who lived worried and dissatisfied with life. Anxiety wouldn't let him enjoy the good things he had. One day, he was challenged to change his perspective and start practicing gratitude every day. At first, it was strange, but little by little, gratitude became a habit, and he began to see the world with different eyes. The practice of gratitude transformed the way he saw life, bringing more peace and happiness to his days. How are you doing, friends? Congratulations on making it this far. You've taken a very important step towards a lighter and happier life. But remember, the path to mental well-being is continuous, like a marathon. Every little effort makes a difference. And to continue on this journey, subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and don't miss the next video. We're going to delve even deeper into the topic of anxiety. After all, how is your mind today?